Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. I want to give a double honor to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, who do rule well. And I want to give a salutation to the whole free elect out there pushing and striving to stay in this truth. I'm going to title this one, If It Didn't Leave a Remnant, we will be likened unto Sodom, and be likened unto Gomorrah. All right, because we see this narrative being pushed, and it's being pushed highly every day as this place becomes more demonic. All right, but with no further ado, let's go and get into it.
So I'm up here on the site called locally Gomorrah, and this is the site that the archaeologists associated with Gomorrah. So here you can see that ashy layer that's just underneath the surface. This is full of burned pottery. It's full of the fragments of human bones. The question is what evidence is there of this burning sulfur that rained down? Well, it seems that the culprit are these sulfur balls that are also found in this area.
Now, let me pause that. Let me rewind that. Let's check that out one more time.
It's full of the fragments of human bones. The question is what evidence is there of this burning sulfur?
Pause. As you can just see that little landscape right there, right?
The surface. This is full of burned pottery. It's full of
Salakia, I took it back too far.
The fragments of human bones. The question is what?
Right there. As we look at that landscape, right? Let's get on. Let's go to Isaiah. Slack. Did it wrong. All right, let's get Isaiah 1:9 starting off. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant. Who is that remnant? That's the 1/3 of the nation of Israel that he's going to save in these upcoming days, okay? Okay, in this upcoming second death. All right, this place Babylon the Great, aka America, is about to get hit with the biggest Sodom and Gomorrah treatment ever known to man. All right, but verse 9, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been likened like unto Gomorrah. Okay, these people here, over here on the far west, all right, they push this narrative as if people can literally bring forth their perversions and things of that nature, and they put these laws in system to protect the wickedness. Okay, so the sins is started getting piled up, and the iniquity is rising higher and higher. Okay, and we already know what happened when the Most High get fed up. All right, Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance does witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Yeah, that's when you see all these LGBTQ communities out here pushing the narrative of pride. Okay, and we already know that pride goes up before the fall. All right, and pride is the beginning of sin. I mean, it's the beginning of witchcraft. 1 to 2, Salakia. I butchered it, but you all know. You know, so what's associated with these people that's under this like type of demonic spell like this is a strong demon, all right? And a majority of them, at least they're Israelites and they repent, but majority of them is going to be that way until the missiles come, all right? They hide it not, woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil to themselves, okay? And that hide it not part remind me, or like what came in my mind was the whole changing of the bathrooms, okay, forcing other people to accept their perverseness. Okay, that's the whole thing with the not hiding it not. All right. Not only do they walk down the street prideful in their lustful ways, right? They push it on to you as a narrative, as if you have to accept it, and if you don't accept it, something wrong with you. Okay, so this is very serious. Like the Most High words, do not leave void. Okay, and they don't go out void. And what He said to be true will come to pass. Isaiah 13. We'll get back to the video. Isaiah 13:19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms. Okay, that's AKA America. All right, America set the standard because all the Israelites, majority of the Israelites, is over here. Okay, but America set the standard and then push it going back east. Okay, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency. Okay, and we already know Chaldeans are what people who practice heavy and witchcraft and of their own basically of the left hand magics and things of that nature. Okay, which is who now Esau Edom. All right, all them goddamn lab coat wearing doctors and shit. You know, that's always working on things that don't never help benefit. You know, the whole world. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay, should be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, man. So, you know, this place that these people have come to love on this AKA America, okay, it's going to get the biggest Sodom and Gomorrah outcome, all right? And I wanted to show the first video just to show you, all right, even to this day that this land look like this, all right? And even to this day, you can go grab some sulfur and put a little flame to it, and it's flammable. All right, so the Most High is not a liar. Okay, He ain't no man to where what He say is on the balance or like it's questionable. Okay.
What evidence is there of this burning sulfur that rained down? Well,
and if you're an Israelite listening to this right here it should be more of a faith booster. Okay, that we, all right, us. Okay, the Lord's people right now, we truly have the true and only living power, man. All right, the gods of the other nations are idols, bro. They're all statue figures. Okay, all power is in the heavens. He's watching. He's a living being.
it seems that the culprit are these sulfur balls that are also found in this area.
So, as you saw right there, I just wanted to play an example to give you the background that it really did happen, okay? And the proof is still there, okay? So, let's jump up to, if we know that the Most High would do that to you, for doing...
I was making so much money with DoorDash. I wanted to earn money in my free time, but I didn't want to go out and get a boring 9 to 5. Well, let's talk about the...
If we know that the Most High would do that to a town, a couple of cities back then, okay, for their wickedness, how much more of what they're about to do now, okay? They got the technology, okay, to straight change the makeup of these young people nowadays, all right? They're setting them up to be Sodom and Gomorrah, all right?
Fallout for the transgender charity in England called Mermaids. This is a charity that exists to support transgender people, and they have received a lot of taxpayer money in the United Kingdom up until now. Well, this week they kicked someone off their board because that person turned out to promote research around what we're calling now minor attracted people. This is the new, it gives me a headache to try and think about how to say this in a nice way.
Oh, J.K. Rowling went after this group, yeah.
That can, because
So a minor attracted...
we used to use for this is something that probably could get us in trouble on YouTube. So I'm not going to say it.
We're just going to say, we're going to call them...
I'm going to call them MAPS. That's all I'm going to say because that is now the new acceptable acronym for...
MAPS.
Okay. Now...
Minor attracted person.
A minor attracted person. Now, there's a distinction here. When I want to make the distinction, I'm going to use P word. Okay? I don't know if that's any better, but we're just going to use it. Okay.
Can we call him Peter? Just say Peter.
I'm going to use P word. It's a P word, and it ends
Can we call them O-peckers?
It ends with a syllable that rhymes with smile. Okay?
Yeah.
P ends in a syllable that rhymes with smile. Honey, can you clean my glasses while I talk about this?
Okay.
Here we go. Sorry, guys. I can't see what I'm trying to. Okay. Now, the charity is being investigated by the British Charity Commission for possible inappropriate advice given to minors. We spoke about this at length last week. Please seek out our video about it on the channel. This is what Mermaid's website looked like prior to that investigation, and this is what their website looks like this week. You can see there's this big, announcement here, so let's zoom in on it. It says, due to intolerable abuse, we have made the decision to close the helpline and web chat services for the rest of today and tomorrow. Next week, to enable us to take all volunteers off the rota, we will reduce hours from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. only. We do not make this decision lightly, but our duty of care towards staff and volunteers necessitates a harm reduction approach. To protect our dedicated staff and volunteer team, we hope to resume normal working hours. Okay. So who is being abused now? Remember, they are being accused of giving young girls breast binders behind their parents' back and pointing young people to unregulated spaces in their chats, and they were assisting young people in changing their names and pronouns without parental consent. So I highly object.
So basically, you got this company over here in the UK, okay, that's allowing very young adolescents, young adults, okay, all right, no age restriction, okay, to order hormones changing and body altering chemical pills and things of that nature, okay, without their parent consent or delivering it behind the parent's back, all right. So they're bypassing any regulation that you have over your kids that's like natural order, all right? They saying that we don't give a damn about what your parents think. If you want to get, if a young guy want to get breasts, we will help you with that, okay? And your parents don't have to know nothing about it, okay? Now, I don't know about a lot of people, but they go out their way to make it convenient for you to X yourself out of being saved in this upcoming second death, the day of destruction, the Most High day of judgment. So this is a simple case of misery loves company, all right? Because we all know these damn Edomites, they're not going to be saved, all right? They got a punishment that's due, and they scared shitless, okay? And they want to take out as many of you Israelites as they possibly can. All right, but let's get a scripture real quick, okay? Because this is crucial, all right? This is crucial. Doing this on a mass scale like this is crucial to speeding up judgment, okay? And these things that they're participating in, these things are abominations, okay? So let's go to Ecclesiastes real quick. So like got a bad cold. Can't see you already. All right, there we go. I thought I was in the Old Testament. Ecclesiastes 8. So like Let's do Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. Okay, and folly is anything that's considered not spiritual. Okay, because a lot of people will get that mistaken with folly. It's just basically like doing anything that's a waste of time or doing anything that's not profitable. But it's not true. Folly, you going to work, it's really looked at as folly because you're not going to keep the thing that you're working for. There's no benefit in sacrificing, and you're not owning nothing. Okay, and everything that you're working for is going to be destroyed over here. All right, so it's considered folly. All right, only time it's not folly is when you're doing something for the spiritual benefit because you're going to reap those rewards, and that's how you store up your treasure. Okay, everything you do in the flesh that's spiritual positive, okay, it get added. Okay, so folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. Okay, and the rich is the ones of us, the hopefully elect, that know this truth. Okay, because we're rich with the spiritual bank accounts that's going to get us saved. Okay, we all working for that same penny. All right. So as you can see, though, that the folly is high in this place. You know, everything that's really backwards or wrong is going to be looked at as right, and everything that's really uh, right and good for the spirit is going to be looked at as wrong. Okay, these are the times that we're in. All right.
To the narrative that they are crying that people who call for an investigation or standards or any kind of answers from this group are harming the children, right? If you ask for questions, or if you ask for data, you're a hateful person. As if anyone would question their organization just hates the very notion of transgender. That is a trump card. Oh, you don't let us support trans children, you're hateful. See Mermaid's statements about these investigations this week. It said, here's an update about these false claims. They say, while aimed at mermaids, we believe this is an attack on the trans community as a whole and an attempt to undermine the rights we have fought and continue to fight so hard for. See, it's not an attack on the organization. They're perfect. It's just, you know, these people hate trans people. That's why they're asking us to be an upstanding organization. In fact, there's a great piece this morning from Victoria Smith in The Critic magazine that talks about any attack on, or any questioning of any standards in transgendered care comes out as an attack on the people who are asking the questions. She writes, the adults who claim to champion the cause of trans kids have taken this approach to extremes. The word is trans hostile. Young people are being threatened with conversion abuse. The treatments mermaids promote are life-saving, right? So then if you don't like mermaids, you are life-taking. This sits alongside broader messages which would suggest anyone critical of, say, puberty blockers or breast binding is supportive of transgender genocide. These are extremely violent words for people like me who absolutely do believe in gender dysphoria, but really feel concerned about the use of pharmaceuticals and things that will permanently alter a young person's body and allow them to do this without parental consent. These are things that give me a lot of pause. Smith calls this oppression fantasy.
See, and that's enough because the approach from the goddamn Edomites, all right, as you heard, she said something about she not really barking on the identify preference thing, meaning that she really don't have a problem with people identifying in whatever sexual thing that they want to. She just don't like the part when it comes to the kids. See, it made me think about that scripture. What do you have to declare my statue? Okay, because these are not the people. So the wickedness that she talking about is not she trying to cut it off. She just don't want to affect the kids, not knowing that if the wickedness is there and it's allowed, it's going to affect everybody. Okay, you cannot not dodge around sin. All right, so that's a clear indication that these people, okay, were meant to be ruled over. All right, they don't have the law naturally in them. Okay, they don't look at that the whole act of it as being wrong. Okay, they just look like it as kids. All right, but we know that just doing the action alone, okay, is promoting death. All right, it's not seemly. Okay, it's not right. Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait and they lay and as he that set of snares, they set a trap, they catch man. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they have become great and waxing rich. Okay? And the reason I brought this in to all this, okay, because who is the face that they use for these particular situations? Jake. All right. As the other brothers, especially the elder down there in South Carolina, brought out the other day that no voting, no whatever it is with the, you know, with the he ish, he ish, and the rapper Trina, you know, they put all people face on the face of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We the butt of the jokes in the damn Edomites homes early in the morning while they drinking coffee. Okay? 28. They are waxing fat. They shine. Yeah. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. Yeah, man, because the people of our nation who is assigned, okay, to lead these uh, standpoints on these certain ways of the high least pushing this out to the masses, okay, are of our people that's in the limelight, that's on a different status. Okay, so they the ones who wax fat. All right, these celebrities, these rappers, they the ones who get the benefit um, of them promoting this shit. Okay, while our people out here eating it up. All right, getting judged by the Most High, left and right, man. All right, they judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge? Yeah, man. So that's why our people still in the exact same situation. Okay, that's why uh, it's gonna be like this until the Son of Man come. All right, but we all know what this lead to. Okay, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. All right, because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil. All right, and that's what we see. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it should be well with them that fear the Lord, which fear before him. Yeah, man. So everybody who out here doing it up, living it up, getting all this bullshit done to their bodies and all that. Okay, sooner or later you gonna have to eat the doings of your you have to eat the fruit of your doings, bro. Period, bro. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Shalom.